but we kept it professional. I'm not gonna be like, oh, hey, Bad Bunny or Benito.
Let me get your number real quick, bro. No, none of that, dog. No.
The Cruz Show.
Victor Villa's Tacos
Yes,
is on the
sir.
Cruz
In the
Show.
flesh, in the
Real
building.
92.3
Villa's Tacos in the building.
Yes,
sir.
Hey, Vic, thanks for making it out today,
Thank
bro.
you, J. Cruz.
Everything well?
Everything's great. Gracias a Dios.
I saw an interview that your dad did. I think it was World News.
Okay.
And he was very emotional about what you did for Villa's Tacos and what you and Bad Bunny did.
Yeah.
On one of America's biggest stages.
Oh, definitely.
Right? And he became so emotional. He was so proud, and he reminded everyone that we come to this country and we're not criminals, and we're not here to steal. We're here for a better life.
Amen,
and that's
brother.
exactly what it is. Man. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I feel like that moment was...
I got emotional watching it.
Yeah, me too, honestly. I still get emotional thinking about it. And it's still like surreal, but in that moment I was more than just representing myself, more than representing my company. I was representing my family, our culture, my city, my little community where I grew up. And yeah, like, all the taqueras, the taquerias, the taqueros of not only Los Angeles, not only the U.S., but of Mexico and beyond. There's taqueros in every part of the world.
Yeah.
And, for that moment, I represented them all.
Yeah.
So it was an honor. And it wasn't easy getting there. A lot of people, they could see me on that stage and they'll be like, damn, you're so lucky. But if you were to really, understand what it took to get to that point.
Luck has nothing to do with it.
It has nothing to do with it, brother.
It's all hard work.
Amen.
Hard work and dedication.
Talk about those days.
Nah, I was broker than broke. Like if I was broke, I was rich at that moment. But I was
beyond.
Yeah, I was beyond broke.
Yeah, man.
Maxed out credit cards, negative bank accounts, empty refrigerators. Just I had a newborn. We had our firstborn newborn daughter, and I had to provide her. And I was working 16-hour days, more tired than ever, and just like I knew that I had something good going on, so I promised myself I wouldn't give up, even though even though I should have given up, or
you could have,
I could have given up. I knew that there was a rainbow on the other side of the storm.
Come on now, absolutely. There was a grill on the other side, right?
Amen.
Yes, sir.
On the Super Bowl stage.
On that Super Bowl stage. That's right. That's right. Were you selling tacos out of the crib?
No, yeah. In the beginning, I was. In the beginning, I was selling tacos out of my grandma's front yard. I asked my tío Martin if it was okay if he would let me sell tacos out of my grandma's front yard. And at the time, Highland Park was already like, what we know Highland Park to be as, like gentrified. So there was people doing their thing on the street over there. But I'm like, let me just stick to our home and let me sell tacos right here. So I did that a couple times. And then after, I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of like action going on Avenue 51 in York. So let me go over there. And at the time, it was nothing but vegan vendors. But I'm like, yo, this, to you guys, like, this might be like vegan capital, vegan corner. But to me and my family, this is still Highland Park.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's throw some sauce back into Highland Park.
Let's keep it HP.
Yeah, exactly. HLP.
That's right.
And we parked our grill right there, and we were starting to like, build the brand, capitalizing on our product, on my network. I kept on doing like videos, trying to get my name out there, and then once we were starting to get traction, that's when everything shut down. Right, that's when the pandemic came. And
that was a tough time for everybody.
Yeah, tough time.
But even tougher for your business.
But, I've always been one to think outside the box, and I put my innovative cap on. I shut down for like a month or two, but then I realized, what do we still got? We still got our home, right? We still got, like, we started selling tacos in the front yard of my grandma's house. Now let's go to the backyard where there's like a safe social distance of like 6 feet, because the gate in between that has like vines on there is a separation. So I came up with an idea. We would take pre-orders on Tuesday at noon.
Okay.
For Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 80 slots Friday, 80 slots Saturday, 80 slots on Sunday. And you would only be able to get in on Tuesday at noon. And then at first we would sell out in like 5 minutes. And it took me like 10 hours to do everything pen and paper, because I felt like I had time.
Okay.
And this was the time that I wanted to build that relationship with all 240 people that were placing the order. So that's what I did.
Prep work, huh?
Yeah, a lot of work. But I mean, like I said, I had time.
Yeah.
And it was creating a service, creating something that while everything was closed, like I was giving you something to look forward to on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
That's right.
So we took the orders, and at first we would sell out in 5 minutes, then 4, then 3. And as we started selling out faster, there's always people that like hate and just always want to put their 2 cents in, like, oh yeah, right, you're not selling out. So what I started doing, I started screen recording, studying a song. Let's say the song hits its peak point at 20 seconds.
Right.
So at 11:59 with 40 seconds, I would hit play on YouTube Premium, and I got YouTube Premium because you could record and do other stuff. Yeah. So I'd hit play on that, and then like 10 seconds before noon hits, I started screen recording on my phone.
Yeah.
And then as soon as noon hit, my voice kind of gone, so I can't really do that noise.
Okay,
but
it's okay, yeah.
It was like all the orders started coming in, and then I started posting that. And once I started posting that, people were like, "Damn, this is the real deal. Like, he's not lying."
You're proving a point.
But at that moment, I felt like I was on top of the world. I felt like I was Conor McGregor doing his Conor McGregor dance. You know what I mean? Like, It felt amazing.
Yeah.
It felt amazing to have like the support from my community in a time where like I needed it the most, and they needed it the most.
That's right.
So
right.
like, and during the pandemic, instead of our business going down, our business skyrocketed up. Like, and we were just growing nonstop. That's when we filmed with Netflix Taco Chronicles.
Yeah,
we
that's
filmed
right.
our segment, and that also like shot us up in popularity. And we won our first Taco Madness championship during that stage in that time period. So
This isn't an overnight story.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
you guys have
just
been
keep-
interviewed by local news for years now. For over 10 years now, I
for
think,
like
right?
8.5.
8.5 years now.
So almost a decade.
Yeah.
We're
almost
And
there.
I feel like that's also too why, I mean, me being one of those people, like we're at our like Super Bowl party and we see you and we're just like, oh my God, oh my
Yeah.
God, oh my God. We
Our
start
home.
freaking out because
know.
that's not, like you said, that's like, that's so many groups that's just represented in one like moment.
No, definitely. Like I had to keep it a secret, so I couldn't really tell anybody. But I felt like it hit even more because no one really knew. And I seen like that meme that it has Leonardo DiCaprio, right? Where like,
Hey!
and honestly, like,
By the way, he's got the Mexican whistle down.
Yeah.
he does, right?
He does, dog.
In that moment, I did feel like I was representing not only the taqueros, but I was representing my city. I was representing the youngsters who like look at me and see themselves in me, and
young
they
business
think like,
owners.
wow, young business owners and the people that understand my story and my struggle and where I come from, where my family comes from. Like they see themselves and they're like, damn, like, yo, if they could do it, then there's a chance I can do it. And that's why I felt so compelled to last week take on like 70 plus interviews. Like I lost my voice. I ended up like getting a little sick and just like was literally running on autopilot. But I felt like it was my duty, and I felt like God put me in that position because he knew I could do it.
That's right.
Instead of like me telling this news station, no, I can't do it. I'm already overwhelmed. Like I told my assistant, like, yo, bring them all on. Like whoever wants it right now, like I'll do it. Because I felt like there maybe in that interview or this interview, maybe that kid was listening. Maybe that the entrepreneur who's going through a tough time, and here's my story of me also going through a tough time, but having to persevere through that in order to make it to the stage that the whole world saw me on. So I felt like it was my duty, and that's why God put me in that position.
That's right.
Because he knew that I could do it.
That's also
And
that
I knew
Mamba
that I could do it.
mentality, my G.
Exactly, man. Kobe Bryant has played a big role in my life, and even though I never had the pleasure to meet him, actually, there's a video of me like going to a parade in my fixed gear bike with like orange rims. I put it on top of my head like that. I'm like, scream, Kobe, Kobe, and he points at me and he goes like that, like But Kobe Bryant had that mentality too. It's like, I'm either gonna do it or I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm either gonna win or I'm gonna win. I'm not gonna stop until I do. So
Nipsey Hussle had that same vibe, had that same mission as well.
No,
we're going to
definitely.
get this done, and we're going to do everything but
That's
give
it.
up.
That's it. Napoleon Hill has a great quote. It says, winners never quit and quitters never win. And I have that framed up in my house on like on gold leaf letters, and I look at it every day. And I just remember like that's what it takes, If I would have been stuck in the bad times, I would have never made it out and experienced the good times. And there's still a lot of life left to be lived, but that's how I take my day-to-day like life is, I just try to be a little better today than I was yesterday, a little better tomorrow than I was today.
That's it.
You know, I try to just be a little better and better every day. So a lot of people, maybe they see the overnight success, or they see that I opened 3 restaurants in 3 years. They're like, damn, how'd you open 3 restaurants in 3 years? But you're forgetting about the other 5.5 years that took to open up the first restaurant. So it wasn't 3 restaurants in 3 years.
Right,
It was
right.
around-
It was 3 restaurants in 8.5 years.
That's right. That's right. And that's different math.
No, it's way different. Like, I did an interview yesterday, and she's like, wow, how'd you open 3 restaurants in 3 years? And I was like, you know, you're forgetting about the other 5.5, you know, with all due respect.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
So,
you know what video I really enjoy, bro? Is the video when the show's about to start, and I think you're filming it, right? Or
Yeah.
maybe the meta glasses
Yeah,
are,
yeah,
right? And you're yelling at Bad Bunny, like, it's time, Papa.
Yeah.
Ya es tiempo, let's
Yeah,
go,
yeah,
es
yeah.
tiempo. And he looks at you, and you guys kind of have that moment where you make quick eye contact,
yeah.
and you are reminding him that this is his moment.
Yeah.
And you are encouraged, and that's who we are as Latinos, right?
Yeah.
And people who don't give up. We encourage others that are giving us a shot, that this is still your moment.
Amen.
It's a great video.
Yeah, that
What
was
a moment.
That was a great moment, honestly. And I could just tell Bad Bunny was locked in. He gave me the thumbs up, and I was like, all right, he's about to kill it. He's about to, you know? Because we had been practicing he was at the practices. Like, a lot of people, that's a question that maybe no one has really asked me. Like, was he at the rehearsals?
Was he at rehearsals?
And he was. He was there for like,
Wow.
he was there for 3 weeks. He might have not been in every rehearsal, but since the beginning that I was at rehearsals, like the day after I got to the first rehearsal, he was right there.
So that wasn't the first time seeing him.
No.
You'd
I
already
got
spent
them up
some
a couple
time.
times, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but, you know, we kept it professional. I'm not going to be like,
course.
oh, hey, Bad Bunny and or Benito.
Let me get your number real quick, bro. No, none of that, dog.
That's
No.
me. Nah.
No, we
just
keep
like
it professional,
professional.
and we appreciate the opportunity.
Exactly.
How many times did you have to keep reminding yourself to make sure that, like, you say meta record on those glasses?
No, I just press a button.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because
It's
sometimes,
crazy.
yeah, you gotta like, hey, Meta, record, right?
Yeah, sometimes you got to do that.
I ended up getting them stolen, but
No.
I saved all the footage, and that's exactly why I saved the footage in that moment. Like, in the height of everything, as soon as I walked off stage, like when I got back to like the trailer, the first thing I did after calling my wife, before calling my family back home that were having like the watch party, is I waited like 10 minutes for it to download on my phone, because I'm like, God forbids I lose these glasses and I lose that content. That content, I mean, it's priceless. I wouldn't even put a price on it.
That's right.
You know, because I was like the one that recorded that. I was on the field when there was like no cameras right there and
Yeah.
behind the scenes. So it was cool. It was
Yeah.
more
Now,
more for me.
what was that process like? You know, obviously you get the phone call and you've been chosen to represent Taqueros at the Super Bowl, which isn't small. This is one of America's biggest stages,
No,
and
yeah.
for to have a performer perform in Spanish and to represent vendors and culture and Latinos and hard work and visionaries
Yeah.
like that. You know, what was that process? You know, you get the call, obviously. Is it from a casting director? Do you know the casting director?
Yeah, I know. He was my boy.
Okay.
He was my boy.
Hey.
But what I was told is that they wanted Villas. You know, so like, yo, go get Villas. And they're like, he's like, that's my boy.
Wow.
You know?
Instant connect.
So he hit me up. He's like, yo, Vic, I got the biggest casting I've ever done. And then I signed the NDA first, and he's like, yo, they want you for the Super Bowl halftime show. And I was like, for real? Like, what are we gonna
Like
do?
the cater, or what are we doing?
Yeah, like, what are we gonna do? Like a skit, a commercial? What, what's
Right,
up? Talk
right,
to
right.
me, you know? I'm up for it all. He's like, nah, they want you to come out on the halftime show. So I was still kind of confused. Like, whatever, like, let's do it, you know? Until rehearsal, then I understood what I was gonna do.
Now, with so many people there, right? Did you know Ricky Martin was going to show up? Did you know Lady Gaga was going to perform?
So it wasn't until like the day before that I was like, what the heck, is that Ricky Martin?
Yeah.
Is that Lady Gaga? And then, yeah, it was. I thought it was gonna be like Tego Calderon, because in a part of the song, they used like his music.
His music,
You guys heard that
Yeah.
part, right?
Oh yeah.
And so I was like, oh, it's Tego Calderon. From the 3 weeks, from like the start of the rehearsals, we heard that part, and I was like, oh, Tego Calderon's gonna be the special guest, but it wasn't.
No,
Ricky Martin.
It was crazy, right?
Yeah, it was
crazy
cool.
plot twist.
You know, everything just kind of, you know, it got together.
That's right. Yeah.
It happened like in perfect unison. Like at the stadium, like when you see the people in the stadium, like I seen videos after, like they weren't too like into the performance. right? But in that moment, it's like I'm not looking at the sky. It sounds like there's a lot of people that are clapping, but there's like certain sections that weren't.
Yeah.
And I was like, those people need sazon.
That's right.
Those people need
100%.
sazon.
Right now.
I mean, it's not cheap to get into the Super Bowl, so maybe, you know, with all the wealth that they've accumulated,
Yeah.
they left out the sazon. You know, that's what they need.
Yeah. And there's just a little more of that, right? Yeah, and
they
the halftime show was more for the people at home watching,
Exactly.
right?
It
It's
was.
not necessarily for the crowd there.
The crowd there is to watch a game that I heard wasn't even that good, you know? But the halftime show, if you don't think that halftime show was one of the greatest halftime shows in the history of halftime shows,
You're tripping.
You
Yeah,
have
you're
no idea
bugging.
because
You're
tripping,
like
bro.
watching those dancers from up close, from like the first song to the second song to where like Ellie and Tommy got married, like those are my boys, and well, my boy and my homegirl.
Yeah.
You know, like,
She's one of the guys, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was just like it was the choreography.
Yes, sir.
The choreography was by Charm. Shout out Charm. It was great. Like it was just beautiful plot, beautiful choreography, beautiful like even when the pianist, I mean the violinists are right there. Just it was beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, if you can't acknowledge the beauty behind it,
was
and
art.
the
Beauty and the
art,
culture?
yeah, the art
Yeah.
behind it,
Yeah.
then I mean, you could be looking at the Mona Lisa and you wouldn't think that's beautiful.
Nah,
you
yeah,
know?
exactly. Nah, you lacking vision, my G, for
Exactly.
sure.
And
Hell yeah,
sazon.
bro. Hey, and sazon. You spend a lot of time with the cast, right?
Yeah.
You guys spent a lot of time with each
Oh,
other.
yeah, definitely.
Was there connection there? You guys
Oh,
keeping
my
up with
gosh.
each other?
Oh yeah, so we have a group chat, all of us.
That's right.
And
Man, let Jackie
How
in on
big?
that
No,
group
wait.
chat.
How big is that group chat? That's hella people.
no,
Like,
well, right now it's just like the cast app, like the cast, the people who got engaged, the people who got married, the people that were at the cocoa stand,
Yeah.
the nail tech,
The nail techs,
with,
yeah.
with the person that she was getting the nails done.
Somebody was getting a haircut.
Yeah, that was my boy too. I got a haircut from him.
That's right.
And like Gingy, she's from New York. She was braiding up Sierra, which is like another homegirl. But we're all in this group chat, just sticking together because now we're like family, bro. And in the beginning of rehearsals, when I got there, I'm not used to being without my phone for 4 to 6 to 7 hours.
None of us are.
Or
That's
yeah.
hell. Yeah.
Especially like, you know, I got a lot on my plate and just doing a lot at once.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
But at first everybody was like complete strangers. And it was cool being there, but I'm like, yo, I can't wait for this to be over. And then as time started progressing, I was like, yo, I love these people. And then they became my friends. And then like when we got to Santa Clara, that's when like the bond really came together and all of us were like spending every moment of the day together. And it was beautiful. And I'm like, man, I really don't want this to end. And
Yeah.
the day before, you know, it was like our last hurrah and we got together and everybody, you know, it was kind of sad to see that. And then after the Super Bowl, after we went back to our rooms and it was time to say goodbye, I remember shedding some tears like, damn, like I love these people, bro. Like and there's a chance that we might not ever be in the same room, all of us
Of course.
again.
Life is
You know,
life in, man.
Life is life in, brother. But
Yeah.
that's the power of love. And I thank Benito for bringing such a talented group of individuals together and for relaying his message to everyone because I live my life with so much love. I like to say, you know, if there's people that hate people that they don't even know, then I'm that one person that loves people that he doesn't even know. So you come to my restaurant and I treat you with mad love and I even tell like if we have a big line, like I just want to tell you guys like I love you guys. Like man, I thank you guys so much. And
I've seen you out there
people
hyping up the
be like-
crowd, man.
yeah, people be like, well, how you gonna love someone that you don't know? It's like, well, how you gonna hate someone you don't know?
Exactly. Same thing.
Same thing.
No,
So,
that's a fact, man.
yeah.
Yo, I just think that this whole thing is amazing. Like you said, I think especially you working so hard and going through what you did right before the pandemic and during the pandemic is really what sets not only just like a person or individual, but as a business owner, you put yourself in a position for have this happen for you, and that is like
Yeah.
just incredible, man. Like you
Yeah.
should be
Yeah,
very,
this
very
isn't-
proud of
yeah,
yourself.
This
for that.
isn't luck, man.
No, it's not.
It takes over 10 years to become an overnight celebrity.
I put
or
my life
success.
in God's hands. You know, I put it all in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ's hands,
Christ
and
did.
He's good. He's been good to me. He's never left me. He's He gives me discernment. He gives me advice, and it would be I would be taking too much credit to say like everything on the menu is like I came up with this. Like how did I come up with it? Because God gave me the blueprint.
That's right.
And I just ran with it.
That's it.
I listened.
That's it. Exactly. You listen. We're here to serve.
Exactly.
That's
brother.
it, man.
My
We're here
main
to
goal is to
serve.
make it a heaven, brother.
Spread the message.
Everything else is just a plus, you know.
No, that's right. You know, when LA saw you there, or Taqueros saw you there, Latinos saw you there, we were all there.
Exactly.
That's how that felt, bro.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was. That's why I was like, man, it was my duty to do this and to be here and to be there, to be as many places as I could because it wasn't my win. It wasn't my win. It was our win.
It was our win.
This is your win too, Jay
Yes,
Cruz.
sir.
Like, this is all of our wins in here.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
we won.
It felt that way. It felt that way.
It did. I know.
And it still feels that way. You know what's
still
crazy,
does.
bro? No one's talking about the game. I'm sorry, NFL. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
but no one.
Nah, let's be
and the
real.
game was a little bit lackluster. Let's be honest, right? But like, no one is talking about that game.
I don't
Everyone
think
is
the
talking
NFL's
about
even talking about the game.
the
Honestly,
NFL. Just kind of swept it under
So
the
you
rug.
don't-
They kept it
You
moving.
don't have to apologize to them.
Nah,
they
nah,
gotta
nah.
apologize. to
Their
Unfortunately-
highlight reel is the halftime show.
Unfortunately, there was a football game during the halftime show. I
Exactly.
guess that had to happen.
Yeah.
But the halftime show was the main event
No, it
of
really
that day.
was. It really was, and what a show, man! What a show!
Did you get to watch any of the game, or were you guys backstage?
No, we're back. We're in the in like the stadium, not the stadium next door, but there's like a
Like a
place that
lot?
we were
Like a
next.
holding area?
Yeah, holding area.
Okay,
We
yeah.
were there. We got there like at 11 a.m. and we didn't leave there till like we didn't make the walk till like 4. And then I don't
it's a
think
long
we
day.
hit the stage
Yeah.
till like 5:30.
That's a long day.
But
Yep.
then, man, adrenaline just took over, and
Of course, and you're just there. You're happy to be there. You're
Oh.
preparing.
so grateful to be there, man. I was.
Do they
it was
feed
just-
you at the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah, but I mean nothing like Via's tacos. Actually, I'm not gonna lie,
Period.
What they feed you guys?
man. The first day we were there, they gave us some tacos and they looked good.
You were like, yo,
But-
bro, don't ever disrespect me.
Yeah, man.
Yo.
Those and everybody, because everybody knows like, oh, Via's tacos. They looked at me like, what do you think? I'm like, well, what do you think? These tacos have no no seasoning, no flavor. Like they literally had no flavor. Probably the worst tacos I've ever had. I'm sorry, but yeah, they were. But everything else was pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
after that, the food ended up getting better. But I'm sorry, those were the worst tacos I ever had.
And that's
right.
exactly why you have to go to Via's Tacos.
Hey, but bro, you've earned the right to say that, though. You feel me? You've earned the right. Hey, and then there's also a video I think you took as well when the show was over and you guys are walking and Bad Bunny is thanking everybody and everybody's
yeah.
going crazy, right?
Yeah,
What a
you could-
moment.
You could tell he had a lot to say, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why I felt like these past 3 weeks, even though I didn't have like a one-on-one conversation with him, just being around Benito, I feel like I know him or I understand him a lot more.
Yeah.
You know, it's like in that moment he was just like he had a lot of words to say.
he was gonna burst with
Yeah.
emotion, right?
And then honestly, I missed out when he got to the tent, like the tent where like we were in holding. He came to thank all of us and all the dancers. But I was too busy giving an interview over there. I shouldn't have done that. But I was, it's all right.
You were giving yourself
Yeah.
to the people, man. That's
I
what
was.
you
I
do.
was. But I missed that. I missed that moment. But I mean, we had our own moment. Like
What?
when I was
You had
just
the
like, yo,
moment.
yeah, I did.
You did, man.
Yeah.
And shout out to Fernando Vargas as well.
yeah.
That was right there in front of you, kind of prepping, doing push-ups.
Oh yeah, that's my boy.
When you were hyping up Bad Bunny for his moment.
Nah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, man.
No, it
Latinos-
was Emiliano.
Oh.
Emiliano Vargas.
It wasn't Fernando?
No, Emiliano.
No, Fernando's the dad. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
right. You're right.
Emiliano, and then my Puerto Rican boy,
Oh shoot, that's right. I forget his
Xander.
name. Xander, that's right.
Xander. That guy's a good
Good
dude
for him
too.
as well,
Both-
man.
You know, spending time with them, like they were cool. Like even came to our hotel. Xander was staying at the Four Seasons, but he came to our hotel and he ended up coming with us bowling and just like he spent some time with us because
That's right. That's right.
yeah, we're like a family, so he wanted to be part of that family.
Come on now. Yep. So we have 3 locations. Are we
3 locations.
Are we gonna expand
Yeah,
even more?
no, I mean this year we're opening 3 more in Los Angeles. We're opening one in South Pass, which I already announced. One in Hollywood,
Okay.
which that was the latest one that I announced. And,
Okay.
and then we're also coming to my hometown of Atwater Village. We're opening our 3rd Via's Tacos restaurant this year. It's going to be the 6th Via's Tacos restaurant. So when I say the 3rd Via's Tacos restaurant, people kind of get confused, but it's the 6th Via's Tacos restaurant, the 3rd one in LA of the year. and that one's gonna be open in my hometown of Atwater Village.
Okay.
And that one means a lot to me. That was like my homecoming. You know, I grew up on the 3100 block of Perlita. I went to Atwater Elementary. I went to Irving Middle School. I went to Marshall High School. And, you know, Atwater has always been home, what I consider home. You know, it's changed throughout the years. Some would say for the better. Others would disagree. But it still remains home to me. You know, Vincent's Market, still the ham and cheese there. They still smack. My family actually owns Vincent's Market, the Magallones.
What?
Yeah, that's my family. So, you know, I used to work at Atwater Elementary, and now like opening a restaurant in Atwater, it feels like it's my homecoming. Like when I went to Atwater Elementary, in that parking lot where we're gonna like our guests are gonna park, I did the tree lighting ceremony there, and I was singing like probably that song from Mariah Carey or whatever, you know.
Right.
But it's like a full circle moment. So I always imagined that I would come back to Atwater Village and open my restaurant there. But you know, like I'm glad I opened up in Highland Park because that was also like my home away from home.
Yeah.
So that was where my family's been in Highland Park for 45 years. So like if I wasn't in Atwater, I was in Highland Park. But for the most part, I was mainly in Atwater. Like that's where I would lay my head to go to sleep, and that's where I would you know, went to school and all my boys would come. We would ride bikes and stuff.
That's right.
But I celebrated my 18th birthday in Highland Park. My dad threw us a Mexican party, and if you know what that means, you know, in Mexico they party a little different at
drinking.
18. Yeah,
responsibly at the house.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
But it's cool, man. Like God is so good, brother.
Yes, sir.
He's blessed me, and it feels good to like open a Via's Tacos in Atwater and just like have a full
look at it,
full
bro.
circle
Full
moment,
circle
like
moment, bro.
homecoming. That's gonna be like my homecoming.
Any outside of California soon? Maybe we're thinking about it.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
an idea,
yeah.
right?
No,
Yeah.
it's more than an idea.
Oh,
I just haven't announced it yet. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, it's already it's
Now's the
something.
time, bro. Now is the time.
It's something. We got it coming. We got something cooking. But I'll tell you this. I love competition. Competition is what feeds my soul.
Good for you.
And I think as far as like tacos goes, there's you know LA, there's Vegas, there's New York, right? Because New York is one of the foodie capitals of the world.
Okay, but they are taco challenged.
Yeah. And New York, I mean, we'll be there in 2 years, you know. So like I love competition, and I'm ready for this next chapter of these tacos, and that's why like, you know, I'll be the first one to wake up, last one to go to sleep, and you know, am I tired? Maybe a little bit, but am I hungry? Am I ready? Do I have a burning desire for more? And am I ready for the next step? Whatever that means. I'm ready, bro. I wake up ready. I go to sleep ready. I brush my teeth ready. I take a shower ready. I'm ready, baby. Like whatever.
Bring it on.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not scared of a challenge.
Yeah, one taco at a time, my G.
Exactly.
One taquiza at a time, my guy.
A huevo.
Let's go, bro. Yep, Via's Tacos.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Victor, my guy. Thank you, bro. Congratulations.
Shout out everybody right here. Shout out you guys. Shout out 92.3.
Yeah.
Real 92.3. LA's home for hip hop. J. Cruz, thank you for having me.
You got it, my brother.
To all my family out there listening, I love you guys. To all the team listening, hold down the fort. I'll be home right now. Thank you guys for all the love. Thank you for all the support.
That's it.
Vic out. Via's Tacos in the building.
Let's get back to work, bro.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, dog.